You're watching Guess That Chicken.
Is emerald. I'm not exactly sure the one that went missing. I'm pretty sure all of them went missing.
This one's resting. See what I mean about chickens ruining your flower beds? This is how they take baths. They dust bathe, which is actually beneficial for them and healthy. I really think you need a haircut. Water? You want some water? Come on, get some water. Get some water. Water, water. Close-up shots. I think we know what most of them are. We're going to do a video of all of our chicks and what we think they are. We got the McMurray choice layer. It's just a surprise. There are varieties of different tinted egg layers and different colors. If you know what any of these are or we're wrong, please chime in below and let us know. Because we're still guessing. Guess what chicken?
This is our cream leg bar. They also have small afros. We have one of these, a full grown one. They lay greenish blue eggs. This one's pretty nice and you can catch it pretty easy.
We did have two of these.
We've had a fox get it before and they leave piles of feathers, and raccoons just don't even eat them. They just leave them in the middle of the yard. So, and it was in the middle of the day, so we're pretty sure a hawk got it because we have hawks flying around from time to time, and usually they go run and hide. They know when a hawk is coming.
Cream leg bar.
The turkey. Okay, so this is Emerald. We are pretty sure she is a Billfelder. I'm not exactly sure if that's how you pronounce it.
And we actually had one just like this from our last flock. A dual purpose bird, if you want to use it for eggs or meat. They can easily get up to 10 to 12 pounds.
I mean, she's already pretty big.
Yeah. They lay big dark brown eggs. Here, hold her out so I can get a close up of her. What's her name?
Emerald.
See you later, Emerald.
This is Butterscotch. She is a blue-laced Wyandotte.
She is really pretty.
But she does not like being held or touched.
Yeah, she's very antsy.
So,
Hey,
I'm just gonna
what
let her
is it?
stand on there. Hey, chill out.
Look at that pretty
She's definitely
feather.
Okay.
She's really pretty. Butterscotch.
Lydia named her.
Butterscotch. You gonna let us hold you? One of the best-selling varieties, and they're a really pretty bird.
She's definitely pretty. They have rose combs.
Let's
So if
see
you look at 'em,
the close-up of the rose
That's
comb.
what a rose comb looks like when it's little. It's really smooth and it looks like two separate combs almost. But that's what they look like when they're really little.
They do well in cold climates.
Now when they get bigger, their combs will get bigger too.
They're also excellent foragers. They lay brown eggs and they may become broody.
We have another one too. We have the golden lace. So we have a golden lace one. I couldn't catch that one. Not the friendliest out of all of them. But that's what she looks like.
See you later, Butterscotch. You're free.
Are you just gonna stand here now?
Not so bad now, huh?
Okay, so this is Tiny. She is a Seabright Bantam, which is, you can see, is a type of game hen.
She's much smaller than your average hen.
Which all game hens are really small. They're a lot smaller, and all of them usually have really long tail feathers, and they lay small eggs too. But as you can see, she has blue feet, and they have like big dark eyes.
She's really pretty too. I love her black and white.
And the tips, their wings. Usually she's pretty antsy too. She's being pretty calm.
They lay white eggs,
Mhm.
and they're good if you like have an enclosed run.
They also have Rome's combs. She's not as big, so you can't really tell. You can tell that it's flat, which is usually what rose combs look like when they're little. And then it'll start coming up on the sides. About the second game hen that we've ever had. They lay good, they just lay very small eggs.
Yeah.
Seeing as they're small chickens.
You can still eat them though and cook them. They're
Yeah.
just really small.
They're just smaller, but we have one other game hen, and she lays pretty small eggs too. But she's definitely one of the prettiest, I think.
I agree.
She almost looks speckled. I mean,
she does.
she looks like she has spots.
That's one of my favorite ones.
She's being calm right now. See you later, Tiny.
This is Harry.
She's my favorite.
Harry is a silver laced Polish. She's got a lot more black on her than usual ones do, but she's definitely Polish.
Yeah, you see her top hat? You can't even see her eyes. Can't you
Yeah.
even see?
Yeah.
She's definitely one of the
Her
nicer
eyes
ones.
are on the side.
It might not be that she's nice, it might just be she can't see you coming up from behind her, trying to catch her. But she's definitely nice.
I don't know if we should give her a haircut or what.
I know, maybe clip
Not
the feathers
sure.
around her eyes.
Comment below.
They have blue feet as well. We've had, this is the
better.
second Polish we've had. We had
Hold her
one,
up.
we had one Polish, we had a golden lace Polish, which died on the night of the 4th of July. She freaked herself out when our neighbors started shooting fireworks, and the next morning she had died. So hopefully this one does a lot better because the 4th of July is coming up.
Yes, it is.
So we might have to bring this one inside or something.
We
Just to be
actually
sure.
revived the one we had before this. It almost died, and we saved it because it's so tiny when they're chicks, because they're a lot smaller than the other chicks, and the chicks will just topple each other and knock them into the water, and they'll end up getting wet, and if they get wet, then they'll end up dying because
So,
they don't have any, they can't maintain their body temperature till they're fully feathered.
but also one thing I noticed with these ones, it looks like she has a beard too. If you look, the feathers come up below her eyes as well.
I can't see.
And I've never really noticed that.
Huh.
But the
That's
feathers
all
go
about
up
She can see.
around like their, I guess their cheeks.
She's like, huh?
Like, seriously, where's her eyes?
Yeah, I know.
Her
Poor
eyes are right
thing.
Well, she's closing her eyes right now.
Ugh.
But it definitely seems like she has a way bigger afro than our other one did. Hers is so big it like falls backwards. It won't even stand up straight. So she actually, when we first put them in with the big chickens, maybe a few weeks ago, they got her neck and they tore her feathers off, and it tore like a layer of her skin off.
We just separated her from
So,
the
yeah, we
flock.
separated
She's looking
her,
a lot
and
better.
I put we
yeah,
have
you
some,
can't even tell now. Her
Yeah.
feathers are completely back.
but this
Yeah.
whole section of her neck, I had to put Neosporin on it. See, you can see her feathers are a lot smaller right there too. But this right here, this whole section where the feathers are small, well, actually, you can still see she's still got like a scab on the back of her neck. But right there, you can still see they tore this whole section of her skin off. And we have dog Neosporin that we got specifically since it's for animals, and I put that on once a day until it got better.
Hey, Harry.
She seems to be good now.
Yeah.
She did pretty good.
She's
And
been
she's
running
fine.
around.
But I definitely be careful when you put them in with big chickens. Our big chickens We have a couple of really mean ones, so they didn't do super great when we first put them in there. But they're doing pretty good now, and they're getting along, which they don't stay in there throughout the day. I mean, as soon as I let them out, they all run out of the fence since they're small enough to fit through, and they just go hang out under the trees in the shade. Our silver Polish.
Bye, Harry. Bye.
Naked neck turkin, just the regular one.
These, the regular ones, can be black or different shades of brown. This one has occasional black feathers on it too, like underneath.
They also withstand cold hardy weather. They're very cold hardy.
Yeah, and this one's the friendliest chicken we probably have so far. They don't mind being held that much. Well, now apparently she does. Usually they don't mind being held, and usually they don't run when you walk around them, like most of the other ones do. But
The friendliest,
they're
though.
the friendliest
They're good broody mamas.
and good egg layers. So
Lots of pluses with this one.
Bye.
So tell us about this one.
I'm pretty sure that this one is a whiting true green, but we also looked at the red stars, and it could be that too. But
Yeah, they look very similar.
the whiting true green has a little bit more white, especially on the tail. So I'm pretty sure it's a whiting true green, but I guess we won't know like for absolute sure until it lays.
So a whiting true green, it lays green eggs. It's like one of the best chickens you can have.
But also one thing about these, we have two of these.
Yes.
Has a green spot on her foot, and she's had it since she was a chick. We're not exactly sure
Yeah,
what it
see?
is. I've looked it up, but I haven't got a straight answer, and it doesn't seem to bother her. She didn't limp on it or pick at it or anything. So
Didn't you say it's genetics?
I read a little bit that it's like a genetic mutation or something. So the other one doesn't have a green spot on her foot. So
They're really good layers, and they lay green eggs. They're pretty docile, very easy to take care of. And then the red star is a type of sex link, and it lays dark brown eggs. Large brown eggs is what the red star lays. And they'll start to lay and will keep on laying eggs right through the hot or cold weather. So if it's a whiting true green, apparently they make really good egg production and are great for people that are getting into selling eggs. What is her name?
George.
George?
Yeah.
Okay, well, see you later, George.
From Harry Potter. Okay, so this is it's definitely a white naked neck or a turkey.
Very easy to determine what this
They've
one
looked
is.
like this since they were chicks. They didn't have fur on their necks. So
See their naked necks?
yeah, so we for sure know what this one is already.
These are excellent brown egg layers, and they make great mothers to your chicks. They're calm and friendly, and they're really good foragers. So if you want to hatch some eggs, this one might be the one to get. And they are really friendly.
They're a lot, especially the brown ones we have.
Yeah, like ever since we got them, they have always been the friendliest. The white naked neck turkin. This is the one that we think is a cuckoo Moran. We couldn't catch her. They lay dark chocolate eggs, which I think is really cool. We were going back and forth, and we thought maybe it was a Dominique, but the Dominique has like a rose comb. This one has a single comb. this one is a mystery. We don't know what she is yet. We also have a white one. We're not sure what it is. That concludes our video on Guess What Chicken. See you next time. See you later. Bye. Peekaboo. I see you. Where's the chickens? Where's the chickens? Where's the chickens? Hiding in the tree line, in the shade.